Capricorn, hello, it's your read, your weekly, whenever you're tuning in, it's meant for you read. Okay, got a few things written down here. Before I start, cards have already been laid out because it saves time in this read. Okay, just the way I do it because I waffle too much. Remember, you've been here before. Flip the read if you need to flip it. Okay, it's for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. Please hit my like and subscribe button because I'd much appreciate that if you could do that for me. Anything else? Yeah, it's a general read. It's not going to fit everybody. Messages come out for those Cappies that need it the most. So take from it what fits, and if stuff doesn't fit or the read just doesn't fit, throw it out. If it does fit, you know, roll with it. It is for guidance only. This is a guidance and general energy read. So whatever comes out, comes out. Yeah, you have free will. So just run with it, okay? I have some bits that I wrote down because it was the full moon last night. Aries, full moon in Libra. It is a time to get attention from other people. So go out there and grab their attention, okay? This new moon, or full moon rather, is going to highlight some relationships as well. So relationships with other people and relationships within yourself, with yourself, and you know, work situations as well. Just relationships in general are going to be highlighted. There may be some deep shit occurring from your past. You know, it's going to be dragged up. Try and deal with it the best way you can. We have some good opportunities coming in, and also some luck because Jupiter is quite prominent in the astrological chart at the moment. So that's going to bring in opportunities for us. Okay. 31st of October is when Mercury goes into retrograde. We have just today come into the 2-week sort of shadow period up to that retrograde. So we could have some shit going down with that as well, okay? Remember, Mercury is about communication, so there may be some misunderstandings. So communicate as best you can. Don't get snappy and don't take things to heart, okay? Technology glitches as well. That's going to be happening. But it's a time to get creative with your creative side. It's a time to get out into nature. It's a time to be grateful for what we have around us. Lots of gratitude, yeah? Lots of gratitude. This period, I really feel with all my reads, is about self. Being aware of who you are as a person, okay? Again, with this retrograde coming in, it's about past things surfacing, past people coming around again, but it's dealing with it in the best way you can. There's also going to be some likelihood of you finding lost things. So if you lost something, you know, a year ago, say, and you put a jacket on, put your hand in the pocket, and that thing that you lost is in there. That sort of, you know, energy of things turning up that you thought was long gone or that you had lost. Right, your words. I've got some words for the week, and it is rest and reflect, Capricorn. Rest and reflect for this week. We're going to dive into the read. Underneath the deck, we did have the 4 of Cups, and we did have the Hangman. So try not to get stale and stagnant with the Hangman, but try and take the Hangman as a pause, that reflection, because the Hangman actually knows, yeah? So take it as that reflection, you know, that rest and reflect. It's about not getting stale, stagnant and stuck in a situation. It's about looking at things in a different way. This is about not giving up. This is about that aha moment that you get, that mental clarity that you get when you step away from a situation and you look at it in a different way. Why has this happened for me instead of why has this happened to me? What have I learned from this? What can I learn from this? What is the positive I can take out of this situation that seems very negative? Okay, so it's about resting and reflecting. And here I also see the Four of Cups as a reflection. Yeah, I mean, the Four of Cups is about, when you look at the Four of Cups, you think disconnect and longing and desiring and being bored or whatever. But remember, fours are about stability, okay? Fours are about bringing that stability into your life. So I really feel I'm looking at this card in a different way, like someone is reflecting, on their emotions, on themselves, maybe on a relationship and a different way to approach it or a different way to deal with it. Is it what I want? Can I get it back? It's that reflection of something that's emotional to you, and starting to take that step back to look at it more clearly, to try and understand and gain some positivity about something that's happened that you feel is quite negative. Okay, and we do have the Six of Cups underneath the deck, so that is about something from your past that's reoccurring. And underneath there we did have the Ten of Pentacles, so this is about you getting to your own happy place. With the Six of Cups, that's a place of, it's nostalgia and it's something from the past, but it doesn't have to be a person or a specific thing. It can just be a time in the past that you were really happy within yourself, and trying to regain that in the present moment in time, because that would bring you, some grounding, and your Ten of Pentacles, that would make you feel stable and secure long term, to get back to being just in, a happy, peaceful place. Yeah, so it's a time of reflection. It's a time of rest, and it's a time to recalculate and reevaluate where you are at. Underneath the deck for your overall energy, it's the Three of Wands, okay, and the Devil. So, we all know the Devil is about maybe feeling tied to a situation, maybe feeling tied to the past. This is about releasing it. Okay, this is reflecting on what's happened that may have not been, brilliant in your surroundings, that, that could have been obsessive thinking. It's anything to obsess, isn't it? Alcohol, drugs, overthinking, over emotional, toxic people, anything, okay, that you feel bound to from your external environment and within yourself. It is about reflecting on that now. It also is about having vision for what you want for your future, and how do I move forward to my Six of Cups and my Ten of Pentacles, resting and reflecting. Okay, don't take this time as stagnant and stale and that nothing's happening. Take this moment of quiet to calculate, to plan, to have vision of your next move, But it is about releasing anything negative that doesn't serve you within your life. Oh my God, I couldn't make that shit up. Really, really couldn't. Capricorns, rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. I can't believe it. What was your words? Rest and that's universe. I love you. Rest and reflect. Same fucking difference to me. Rest and rejuvenate. Rest and reflect. Same fucking difference to me. Couldn't make that shit up. It is a time to rest and reflect and rejuvenate yourself for what you want. I'm still smiling. Yeah, it's and taking this time to purge. It's about releasing the devil. It's about releasing anything toxic. Wow, this read it's got me smiling. I can't stop smiling. It's about purging. It's about releasing anything negative, anything toxic, any bad patterns of behavior within yourself or in your environment, or people that you deal with that do not serve you. It's as simple as that. Ascending. I love it. You know, you do ascend when you take that step back, when you rest, when you reflect. Why has this happened for me? Not why has this happened to me? If something negative has happened in your life, there is a reason why it's happened. Find that reason. There's a lesson there. That lesson, once you have it, that aha, that is why that happened to me, you will ascend, because you will never make that mistake again, or not even that mistake. You won't have to encounter that lesson again if you learn from it and you don't keep repeating on it. It will help you ascend. Amazing. I love it. Beginning of the week. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant, trust, belief, commitment. It's also a sense of freedom, okay, within what you have to do in your life. It's also sort of trusting in the unknown, because this is illusion. This is not being able to see clearly. This is doubting your faith. This is doubting trust, okay? And this says, you know, to come out of not being, it's to gain, with the Hangman, it's to gain some mental clarity, yeah, on decisions that you have to make, something that's clouded within your life, what you can't see a way out of, maybe, with the devil energy, but it's trying to get out of your emotion, and it's trying to balance that heart, that head, that mind, that overthinking. You know, it's about all balancing it out, and it is about having trust and faith, and it is pulling on whatever faith you believe in, whatever you have as a belief system. It's drawing on that and just knowing the universe has your back, even when you can't see clearly, you know, what's happening, or you refuse to look at something. It's having that faith and trusting that everything is going to be okay. But I really do feel here it's about purging your emotions and not denying yourself of that healing, not denying yourself the emotion that you're feeling, because that needs to be healed, yeah? It does need to be healed. It's the only way you can ascend, is by healing anything that's happened to you in the past. You have to face your emotion, okay? Rest, reflect, deal with it, purge it, and then you will ascend. And this doesn't take a minute. This takes a while, you know. This takes a while of toing and froing and back, you know. 1 minute you're okay, the next minute you're back there, and then, you know, a week later you're okay again, then you're back there. But if you keep doing it and you keep purging it, and when it comes around again you purge it again, gradually, the distance between feeling okay and the needing to purge gets greater and greater and greater. And that is how we ascend, okay? Wow. Beginning of the week, yeah, we have the Knight of Swords and the four of Cups. Now we've got the 4 of Cups there, we've got the 4 of Cups there. So go Google 4 angel number. There may be a meaning there for you. Again, it is about stability. Fours are about stability and gaining stability in your life. You know, the Knight of Swords is about moving forward, okay? After this rest, this reflection, this purge, we move forward. And then, you know, we deal with our emotion. We feel our emotion. We allow ourselves to feel it. And then we move forward again. And we keep repeating that. And then we purge it. Yeah. This Knight of Swords is about moving forward with mental clarity. It's about using your intellect in a situation. It's about being driven. It's about, you know, speaking the truth to yourself and to others, okay? So it's about coming out of confusion and redirecting yourself into another way of thinking and another path. This Four of Cups is someone who's feeding, you know, off emotion. You could have had someone in your environment who was quite toxic with this devil energy. And they drained you because they fed off of you. So they drained you mentally and emotionally. And it is time to move away from that now, okay? It's time to move away from that person or that situation that exhausted you. It is time, I'm reading this as time now for you to self-love and you to self-reflect and you to deal with your emotion and you to have mental clarity on where you need to go and how you need to move forward. But remember, take time to rest and take time to purge. I feel this devil energy is quite prominent, you know. Yeah, I'm getting this as two people. I really am. I'm feeling this is two people. I can't make out which one of them is you. Now, the King of Wands is, you know, a passionate person. He is proactive. He's the leader. He moves forward. He's very grounded. So this person could actually be you, yeah? Because the King of Wands does call in their soulmate. They are calling in their soulmate. But this person does have a tendency as well to be quite bossy and you know, can be a little bit stuck in their ways. And then we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a completely different energy, yeah? The King of Swords is well, they do come across quite you know, authoritative. But both of these kings have got ego, and both of these kings seek control. One is quite detached. The King of Swords is quite detached, and the King of Wands is very passionate. So it could be the fact that you're dealing with someone in your environment who is not giving you that equal reciprocity. Someone could be quite cold and detached to you in your environment, and you're not getting an equalness there. I really feel this is two people. I'd have to clarify more, but I'm not going into clarification today because I just want to make this a quick read for your energies. You're dealing with someone, you know, who's opposite from you but very similar to you in the fact they like to control. Capricorns, I know you like to sort of, you know, stand your ground. I mean, you're an earth sign. Yeah, two energies. You could be seeking counselling, or maybe not counselling, but seeking advice as well from other people this week over a situation in your life that, you know, you're butting against someone, and you could be speaking to other people about it. I definitely feel this is a relationship of some kind, yeah, that hasn't been great in your life, that has had sort of like a negative effect on you, and it's time to purge it and deal with it, basically. Okay, but in your own way, by resting, reflecting, and gathering your thoughts and trying to ask the question as to why has all this happened for me. Yeah, because I hear, look, I do have this manifestation with the Ace of Pentacles, and the manifestation, this is 2 manifestation cards, so I can really see that you are trying to get in a more positive place, and you are trying to make things happen for yourself. Now remember, you must vibrate high and put your intention out and stay positive if you're manifesting. Some of my Capricorns may not be in the right place to be trying and literally manifest at this very present moment in time. Just start with a high vibration. Okay, if that falters and you go back to a low vibration, try not to be manifesting anything. Just remember to keep your vibrations high and in a positive place. And if you do drop, start with gratitude. Yeah, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, and that'll lift you a little bit higher to start trying to bring into your life what you want in it. But this is, you know, this is a big pentacle. This is tangible. This is the 3D. This could be new job, this could be new love, something on this 3D, and trying to make it happen. But you know, this is I just feel as well there's a energy of an egotistical person around you as well. I mean, I know the Magician, it can have a sense of ego, but I'm getting that you may be dealing with someone, especially from these 2 kings, that really, I don't know, that really made you feel quite small, Capricorn. I don't know, that's just what I'm feeling. Okay, and that's just a sense. Okay, towards the end of the week, yes, about making this decision. We've got the 5 of Cups again, well, not again, but we've got another cup. This is a very emotional, very love orientated, very close person to you, whether it's a relationship, family member, you take it how it fits, but it is having to make decisions about something in your life. And this is a big shift. You know, it's the Judgment, it's a major arcana. We've also got the Hierophant, the Magician, the Hangman, the Devil. So some major shifts going on in your life, Capricorn. And this is about, you know, this is about major shifts in your life. This is where do I go from now? What is my life's purpose? You know, so some of you could be going through all these emotions at this present moment in time, but the Judgment is about drawing new conclusions to a situation, and you can only draw that new conclusion when you really face something head on, and you take that time to rest and reflect, and to purge energy, and then you can sort of come to a new conclusion with the Judgment. Okay, it's also about forgiving others and forgiving yourself. And it's about wake-up calls. It can also be about second chances. I don't really feel, if you want this person or this situation, whoever this is back in your life, I'm not getting the sense from the cards that this is the right time for it. Okay, this 5 of Cups is about, in this case, it's about focusing on what we have. It's not about focusing on what we've lost or what's gone. It's not even focusing on about what may be for the future. This is about focusing on the present moment in time and what we have here today, now, and being grateful for it. I'm really feeling that off that card. You know, you may feel failure, you may feel disappointed, you may feel regret and struggle and grief, you know, because things have changed with the 5. But this is about forgiving yourself if you've done something, forgiving somebody else if they have done something, asking the question, why has this happened for me, and drawing a new conclusion to the situation, changing the way you're looking at it, okay, this week. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Brilliant. You know, the Ace of Swords is all about brand new beginnings. It is also about changing your perspective and seeing the truth of the matter with the Hangman. It's about understanding why it's happened for me, and it's about moving forward with that knowledge, the realization, the success, the victory, having mental clarity, you know, not making bad judgment calls, and not coming from a place of lack, and lacking clarity as well. It's about understanding what you are going through this week, dealing with it, resting, reflecting, purging, getting rid of toxic people, toxic energy, toxic situations from your life. It's not that you're stuck. It's not that you're stale. It's not that life isn't moving for you. You may not be moving physically into a new situation, but you are moving internally. You are having wake-up calls. You are ascending spiritually. You are ascending internally for your own growth, and it is all about realization that you are not in a place of lack. You are in a place of gratitude for what you have in your life and the people that are supporting you. You are in a place of gratitude because change is occurring, and it has taken negative energy, toxic people, toxic situations out of your life, and change is needed now to rest, to purge, to reflect, to get rid of it, so you can ascend, so you can show the universe you've learnt a lesson, and that this lesson doesn't need to be repeated, and making that oath to the universe that I'm not going to repeat this lesson. And if I see myself doing it, I'm going to pull myself back, and I'm going to question myself, okay? And if you see that in somebody else, if you see, you know, you meet someone else, a new partner, a new friend, a new situation, and you see that pattern occurring, you can pull back and you can cut it out of your life, okay? Because this is a new beginning, and this Ace of Swords is about mental clarity and what you want now, and the way you want your life to unfold from now. Oh wow, that's a deep read. Sorry, I go off on one because everything just comes in, and it's like I've got a direct line, and it just comes in. What does universe want to say to you? I love it, I love it, I love it, I bloody love it. Trust the divine plan. Absolutely. Trust it. All I've been saying along. Have faith, belief in the universe with the Hierophant, okay? You are moving. You may not be moving physically, but you are moving internally. You are ascending. Trust the divine plan, because the divine has a plan for you, and it is unfolding in divine timing. It's just about doing that inner work now, so that when divine brings you your next opportunity in, you are ready for it. My Capricorns. Wow, what a read. I love it. Namaste. Please hit my like button and my subscribe button, because I would really appreciate this. You know, and this week is all about resting, reflecting, rejuvenating yourself, purging. Keep going back and purging, and dealing with your emotions some more, and releasing anything that doesn't serve you in your life. This is a close person to you here that I'm feeling wasn't the best towards you. This is about new beginnings for yourself. Manifest high from a high vibration, okay? Come from a place of, gratitude rather than a place of lack, and stay focused on this present moment in time and the work you need to do, because when that divine brings the plan in and brings you a new opportunity, you need to be ready for it so you don't repeat the same mistakes. And then that is a lesson learned, and that is ascending, and that is what it's all about. Namaste. Love me hard, and I will love you long time back, Saggies. Capricorns. Sorry, I'm doing Capricorns. I knew that. Just done Saggies. Capricorns. Namaste.